Okay, let's take a look at our problem here. So we're given 3 points on a parabola. We want to get the equation. All right, let's, we have 2 different ones. Let's visualize the first one. Okay, all right, so here's our points. We're given the roots, okay, and that's where it crosses the x-axis, okay? And since we have the roots, that's going to make this problem quite easy, I think. So the first root here is -1, 0. We have this point here, which is 1, -8. It's the vertex, by the way. And the other root, 3, 0. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a general parabola that has 1 and 3 as its roots. Okay, so those are the roots. So we can write this in this form here, okay, where a is some number. So we say x minus -1 is one factor, x minus 3 is the other factor. So it's in factorized form. Okay, now let's take a look at what happens as we change a. Okay, so a changes the shape. Okay, you see the roots remain the same. So the roots are fixed. And we want to find out where we pass through that point. Okay, so with experimentation, you could do this on decimal. You'll see that a is 2, right? But we have to actually prove that with algebra. Okay, so let's see, how do we do that? First of all, let's expand the brackets, okay, like that. And then we can put in this point 1, -8. So we put 1 in for x, and the result is -8. And we can solve for a now. And a is 2. Okay. So we put that back into the top, and there's our parabola. All right, good. Here's a second one just to reinforce everything, right? It's good to get a second one to practice on. Okay, so here we're given the roots again, but we're not given the vertex. We're given some other point, which is okay. We can use the same method. Okay, so we're going to put it in factorized form. There's a general case parabola with these 2 roots. Okay, so in factorized form, it's x minus 0 and x minus 1 times some number a. Okay, let's run through this again. What happens as a changes? There's a -2. You see it changes. The roots stay fixed. All right. And so we want to include this point here. It's going to be negative something. By experimentation again, a is -1. All right, let's prove it. So we're just multiplying out the brackets again, and we put in this point, 2, -2, right? 2 for x, the answer is -2. Solve for a is -1. All right, and then our function for the parabola is -x squared plus x. All right. I recommend for these problems going to Desmos, and you can play around with the a as a slider and see how that affects the shape of the parabola. Okay, hope that was helpful.